So it cuts it off, of course. So it was decay. 100 minus 9 is 91. Move it over twice. Let me make that more clear. 0.91. And then what I did is I plugged them both into the calculator. So if it's growth, is it going to be more than 500? Yeah. So let's look. If you look, what did I get? 805.255. I want to round that up and make that 805.26. So 805.26. Now are we talking about money? Yep, still talking about money. If you look, I did the 93.91 to the fifth, and I get 58.034, so I don't round up. 58.03. Is it talking about money? No, it's talking about degrees. So if we're talking about degrees, we'd probably just write it as 58 degrees. Nobody goes 58.03 degrees. Or maybe some people do. I don't know. I don't know everybody. That's true. All right. So now let's look. This is your homework. This is from CPM. I just cut and pasted it so you can still go and get homework help, okay? You know how to do this. This is when you have to graph it and decide if it's an and or an or, okay? This one, use, they just want half the graph. What they're trying to get you to do is if this is a u, remember when we're doing the inverse, it would be a rad function, okay? This one, this is when you're deciding if it's solid or dashed. You're shading up or you're shading down. Find what point is in, I don't care about the area actually, just shade it. And yeah, you can cheat and use Desmos, but you need to be able to do this without Desmos. Okay, solving these, you should know what to do. This one's a little bit easier because this one you just have to set it equal to 0 and set it equal to 0. The problem is I can't set this equal to 0, so what am I going to have to do first? Factor. This one, yeah, I'm going to set it equal to 0 here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here. I can do that. Okay, let me pause it. Okay, so this obviously had a formatting issue, but this here we're dealing with the asymptote again, okay? And so try to write a possible equation. Based on that, you can use homework help, blah, blah, blah. All right, they want you to do inverse. You know how to do inverse, okay? This is when you go forwards and backwards. This one's sketching a graph. I want you to realize this is in vertex form. That means you can do a table. I will be looking for that, okay? In this one, it is not in vertex form, so you're going to need to do factoring first. And then once you factor it, you will get your two zeros, and remember what goes in the middle? The vertex. Then you can graph it. Because if you have two x-intercepts and you have your vertex, then you can make your u. You don't need a table at that point, but this one you might. Because if you tried to find the x-intercepts by adding 5, dividing by 3, and square rooting, that's going to be a hot mess. Okay? And that's it.